I tried to pick ones that are a little bit controversial.
Ooh.
Because I'm hoping we'll have different opinions, so then we can
Just battle.
It's been a struggle to get this intro together. Today I thought we'd do something fun. Little overrated, underrated challenge. Video, photo gear. Nothing's off the table. Let's get into it.
They're overrated. I'm sorry.
No, they're overrated. Or
Am I allowed to spit my gun out on the property?
yeah, as long as it goes mid-sentence.
Just
Get to the chopper, it's over.
All right, Garrett.
Hey, what's up?
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is Garrett Ware, fellow business owner, film, photo, nerd,
Creator. Yeah, nerd, big one.
creator, YouTuber. Check out his channel.
Ooh.
At Garrett Ware.
That's me. That's me.
Over. Under. You ready? Number one.
I'm ready. Number one.
Shooting in log. Overrated. Once again, the rules are overrated
Okay.
or underrated.
You gonna give me a 3 count?
3, 2, 1. Well, dang.
Underrated.
Agreed. Why?
Okay, so
Why?
for me, log is just super flexible. I know there are use cases for standard picture profiles, but when it comes to color grading, when it comes to different shooting scenarios, especially when we have like super bright daylight or super bright highlights or some super dark areas, it's just really flexible footage, and it gives me the opportunity to play with the colors. What about you?
I agree. I actually thought you would say something different.
Oh.
And only because I do think for the log people, it's overrated. Like it's like, oh, it has to be log, has to be log, has to be
Right.
log. But then my response to that is, well, you might as well shoot log, and you can just kind of put a copy and paste look over if you want to shoot.
It gives you the most flexibility.
Yeah. Okay. We agreed. Underrated.
No fight there.
Let's try another one. Let's try it. This one. Oh, this one's going to be good. Vintage lenses. Overrated or underrated? You ready?
3 count.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Ah!
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh.
I think overrated.
Why?
I just think there's so many ways to get goofy looks. And in the end, a vintage lens is vintage because of its imperfections. So if you want something imperfect, well, I can give you that any day of the week.
Oh, man.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think they're underrated for a couple of reasons. Number one, I think that vintage lenses for somebody wanting a different look are easily obtainable. They're super affordable for folks who maybe they want like a cinema lens. So one of my favorite things to do is Cine-Mod vintage lenses. So they're already manual focus, manual gears, so they operate like a cinema lens. And you're exactly right on the look. Like any lens can look like anything. They can all look great. They can all look crappy. But for me, I think vintage lenses have fun characteristics, and it's like lens to lens differences, not just set to set differences. And I like playing with them. They're fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's overrated.
We'll agree to disagree on that one.
That's why. That's why I chose it.
We'll
That's
agree
why-
to disagree on
I
that.
already knew your opinion. I knew you loved
That
it.
was a good one. That was
So it was targeted.
that was a good one.
All right. This one's, I don't know where this is going to go. 4K footage. Overrated or underrated?
Okay, give me a 3 count.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
This is great.
This is
Why
interesting.
underrated? What do you think?
again, flexibility. I think for
I mean, we are shooting this in 6K.
yeah, we're shooting this at 6K and we're about to crop it down and punch in. So it's literally for that reason right there. I think 4K or 6K or 8K or 12K, whatever you're shooting in, it just gives you options. We live in a world right now, especially with social media, especially with different clients where they want different deliverables on different platforms. So I think it offers flexibility. But I'm interested to know why you thought it's over, because I wasn't expecting that from you.
And I love me some resolution. But I do think it is one of the most talked about without actually knowing any details thing. And maybe it's because big box names and TVs especially want to
Big
sell
YouTube.
that you can get the 8K and all these different things.
Big camera manufacturers.
Blackmagic 12K cameras. And so, yes, flexibility, especially if you're talking about, I understand the 12K stuff and all that for these massive volumes and LED walls and all the different virtual production. But for the common mainstream user who's watching YouTube videos on their phone, I just think stop talking about putting 4K videos on social media.
Yeah, I think resolution for me is not the reason that I would say it's underrated. And I think people need to know the difference between resolution, sharpness, and final delivery.
Sure.
So, still though, interesting result. Very
I'm glad
interesting
that
result.
went that way. I mean, I guess we can agree, and that's still
Yeah,
what it is, but
I wouldn't expect
I
this
want
one.
a battle.
I'm about to go get my
All right, ready?
Beyblades.
Lock them down in this table.
All right.
All right, ready? This one should be, I think, straightforward.
Okay.
Overrated, underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Drone shots. Overrated, underrated. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
We agree. We agree.
Overrated. Overrated. Though I already knew I was going to say overrated on that one right when I read it and wrote it down. But now I have seen some people
Yes.
kind of reignite the passion of
Yes.
drone. I got into this doing drone work.
You did.
That was it. I got a drone before I got a camera. I mean, my go-to is just the reveal around the tree. You know, just reveal something. And
Or the
show-
big,
there's a
gigantic,
parallax and
Bird's eye.
but
Beautiful.
I did see someone that was like, "Oh, you are, oh, you know what you're doing," but still overrated.
Yeah, I think for me it's overrated because it never seems to fail. Every time, you get an inquiry or somebody asking for video coverage, the first question is, do you have a drone? So for me, it's just like a pet peeve. Like, I hate being asked on every single job if I have a drone.
Yeah.
Like, that's truly it for me. And drone shots are great. Like, we have to use them on a lot of things. And as long as they help the story, I think they're great. But to have a drone, just to have a drone, big pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
Hit me with another.
All right.
This is getting fun now.
Here we go. Overrated or underrated gear reviews on YouTube. This is a dagger.
Give me a 3 count.
A dagger. Wait, I don't have what I want to say yet. Gear reviews on YouTube. I feel like I'm going to get myself in trouble because
I'm going to get myself in trouble too.
I don't know what to say. What's correct? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, overrated.
I want to say underrated, but honestly, I can't think. I
This one
really
hurts.
wanted to say underrated, but I can't think of a reason why
This one hurts.
it's overrated.
This one hurts.
All right, why?
It hurts because, I mean, my channel has a lot of gear reviews, and it's just, people want to know. Like, they want to know what you're using. And I personally, as much as I think they're overrated, I still enjoy watching some gear reviews.
I love your gear reviews. I love how
appreciate
you
that.
do them.
I appreciate
think
that.
They're all worth.
I like your X106 reviews. Like, those things are phenomenal. Yeah, so gear's fun. I think, no matter what niche you're in or what part of YouTube you're on, like, we just all want to know what each other's using. I think there's a healthy place for gear talk, but I don't want that to mask the fact or band-aid the fact that you have to know how to use the gear. And you are great about mentioning this on your channel. It's not the tools, it's how you use them.
Yeah.
So why is it over for you?
I think I feel bad. I do it. I do gear reviews, but everyone does them. But that's because it, like you said, that's what we're searching for. It's a search engine. YouTube is a search engine, and we're looking up exactly this stuff.
Yeah.
So
It hurts, but it's true.
it was brutal that we just. I didn't have to put that.
I didn't have,
but I did.
I had to come clean. I had to
Come clean.
I had to come clean. Had to come clean for YouTube.
It's cold today. What happened?
It's chilly. It got chilly.
Oh man,
winter
my
in
back
April.
porch. We're on my back porch because the studio downstairs is under construction, and I thought Garrett could come over and hang out and see the house for the first time. Second time.
First time. Second. No, this is the second time, actually. This is the second time.
All right. Here's another one. This is interesting. I don't actually know my opinion yet, so I'm gonna come up with it. It's a little rainy. Motorized sliders. Overrated, underrated. 3, 2, 1.
He
Overrated.
swapped it on me.
Overrated because my opinion is that I think sliders are underrated.
Yeah.
Motorized sliders, I think that's overrated. Because
Okay, so you got technical with it.
I got a little
You
technical.
got technical with it. Okay.
We have a shot that I love that that piano bench and you push
manually.
that manually.
Yeah.
Is that a motorized slider at all, or is it?
It is. It is. We just didn't have the battery for
Just
it.
didn't.
Just powered by this motor.
Exactly. So that's, I think motorized sliders overrated, but I do think sliders in general
Slider
are
shots.
underrated.
Yeah.
All right, thoughts.
Yeah, same thing. It doesn't have to have a motor on it, but I love the I love the nature of a slider shot. You know, we're all used to like gimbals and things like that where you can do like a whole lot of fast movement, but I think a beautiful, slow, controlled slider push, slider pull, like those things just look great. Again, when they add to the story.
You have some good ones. Remember Big O?
Oh, yeah, Big O was
You
fun.
did some cool ones. Like, didn't you put the slider? You were like we were in a river on the rocks, and
Yep.
it slowly went across, or the one the car was coming at.
Again, when it adds to the story, I think they're great.
Overrated, underrated. Gaff tape.
Give me a 3 count.
3, 2, 1. Underrated.
Under all day.
It has to be. Especially in more of the live events industry where gaff tape is used, and by the end it's like always a ball that big, because it's just nonstop used. I still think it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Bro, I use it for things that are not even video related.
Yeah.
Like I use gaff tape for everything. Don't get weird on me.
No, I didn't mean to.
Don't get weird on me.
I didn't mean to. What else do you use?
I mean, I use it for like common household problems.
Sure.
Like if I need to label something. The other day I was on a project and I forgot my roll of gaff tape in the car. Thankfully, the audio guy was able to give me some pretty sweet looking neon pink and neon green.
Wow.
Thank you, audio guy, for that.
And audio guys are not always that nice.
No, this guy was super chill.
Wow.
Super chill. Gaff
you go.
tape, mega underrated.
Yeah. Even though it is quite popular.
It is popular. Everybody talks about it.
But if you don't know about it, get to know it. All right, what you got?
Okay.
What'd you think of while you were in the car grabbing this artwork?
Yes, this piece of art. All right. I'm going to go Promise filters. Underrated, overrated. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. You put under?
I put it under.
No.
I'm a Promise fan.
They're overrated.
I'm sorry. I'm a
No,
Promise fan.
they're overrated.
I'm a Promise fan.
No.
Tell me why they're overrated.
Only for the sheer fact that they're overrated. I think they're great. I think there's some sort of diffusion on this lens right now.
Oh, so the overrated thing is...
But it's only like a quarter or something really small.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a big Promise
Or it's an
effect.
eighth or something. It's really subtle.
Exactly.
Maybe. How do we
Subtle.
look? It's subtle. It's softening.
subtle's
A little
good.
Black satin or something.
Yeah, a little soft subtleness.
I mean, the half Promise.
No, I
or
don't
like
use
that's
the strongest I go is a quarter.
okay. I would just bloom it later.
You can. I mean, you can certainly do that, but I mean, I put it on Earthang, so
But you, hey,
I put it on Earthang.
okay. I mean, a little Pro Mist and Gaff, and you
Might
get
as well.
Garrett
Pro Mist,
wearing
Gaff,
some
I'm
type
excited.
of feeling.
I'm
What else you
excited. All right, ready? Built-in NDs.
got? Built-in. As
Built-in ND
internal.
filters. Internal ND filters.
Yeah, sure.
Overrated, underrated. 3, 2, 1, go.
That's underrated for sure.
Every single camera should have built-in ND filters.
Yeah. You think you're fine screwing on a filter on the front of a lens
Till you don't have to.
until you experience built-in NDs. And I say that as someone with the 6A Pro moved to an FX3 without that button, or then the next layer, and then one more stop, is just a game changer.
It's there.
It makes me want the FX6 so bad because of their internals.
Ooh, you gonna get you an FX6?
No, I'm going to wait till the next scam of a
okay.
release by Sony.
The
I'm
Burano
gonna get the
extension.
extension. Yeah. Any last thoughts, or do you agree with that?
No, totally agree with that. Built-in NDs are the bee's knees.
These knees.
D's, bee's knees.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Title.
That's all
All
I
right.
got.
Hey, similar to this, we saw Mark Bone and Gerald Undone do it. Go check out their video. Or actually don't. They've probably got enough views on
Our
it.
Canadian brothers.
Hang out here. No, we saw him do it. It looked hilarious. It was a great video. So here we are making our version. Our crafts were better.
I think we did all right.
Our information, less.
Less gooder, less better. Less better information.
Either way, thanks so much for watching. I love teaming up with Garrett. Check out his channel, Garrett Ware. Subscribe. You'll love his gear reviews, and the direction he's headed now is even better. He keeps improving every single day. I'm going to keep going and make you sit here while I compliment you.
Listen, I'll take the
Hey, this is great.
edification.
Yeah.
Oh, edify.
My goodness.
Edify.
Thanks for watching. I will see you later.